So who Puerto Rican and who Dominican?
So my whole family's Dominican. My sister and I were just born in Puerto Rico. So my mom was raised over there.
Okay.
Yeah, she moved when she was like 12, so that's where we're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we're going to have you stand up for the model cam today so we can see that.
They look like I'm ready for it. It's your girl, Kimbo Spiceee. Oh, yeah. Cute face for the way a bit behind.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Model Talk. I'm your girl, CJ Jazz.
I'm Teddy J.
And I'm Big Neil.
And it's your girl, Boss Lady Key.
And with us today, we got dancer, choreographer, Miss Kimbo Spiceee.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing today, Kimbo?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're doing awesome.
Great. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So tell us, what inspired you to start dancing?
Well, I've been dancing my whole life. So it's just in my blood. You know, my mom danced, my dad danced. So it's just, part of the family. I wouldn't say it's an inspiration. I would say it's more of a lifestyle.
Okay. So what age did you start dancing, though, since you said all your life?
Yeah. So dancing my whole life, family parties, stuff like that. But professionally, my junior year of high school. So that was around 2016, 2017.
So when it comes to dancing, I know you do choreography and all that. Have you worked with different artists or different businesses, like on collabs and everything like that?
Yes. So I did Rolling Loud with Chinese Kitty.
Okay.
I did. I created, directed, actually, and choreographed a music video. His name is King Cautious. I think I'm saying it right. Sorry, it's my Spanish. The bilingualness.
Yeah.
But it's all on my page, and I have a website also with basically my resume. So.
Yeah. So you say you Spanish, like
I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was born in Puerto Rico.
That's a combo.
Yeah. They say we crazy.
We actually saw her in action at the Glitz and Glam Awards. We were doing the red carpet, and then this sexy, beautiful thing come walking through. Yeah. Y'all had on the black and the velvet.
Yes, I was
and y'all
dancing.
shut it down.
Yes, I was dancing with my favorite artist. Her name is DaniLeigh. She's a Haitian artist in Miami.
Oh, yes. DaniLeigh. I love DaniLeigh.
Love
okay.
Her. Yeah.
I was looking from the crowd like,
You choreographed her performance?
Huh?
That performance you choreographed?
No. I didn't. That was all already pre-made.
Okay.
And that's a nice outfit too, man. Like
Thank
the
you.
style, that's tight.
GT Online.
All right, so tell us more about your tour classes.
Ooh, so every Tuesday at 8:30, I teach tour classes. It's usually for fun. Anybody can come. Beginners welcome. I wanted to create something that wasn't so stressful on dancers because I know, we train a lot and we do different things, but it also has some type of technique and some type of, structure.
Yeah.
So,
Anybody could come to the twerk class?
I mean, yeah, I've had men come to my class, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've had women,
Hey,
I've had older women, I have younger women.
Yes.
So, anybody's welcome. We don't discriminate.
when are you going to bring it to Broward, though? Because, you live like 3 hours away from me, and I really want to come to the twerk class.
So I'm working on it. I'm working on finding a middle ground for everybody. Because I have people down south, and I have people up north. So,
Have
I'm
you ever
working on
thought
that.
about doing something like online so people can tune in and see you online?
Actually, I'm working on that, too. So I have
I want to see that booty in real life.
Yeah.
I want to see that booty in real life.
Yes,
You hear
and
me? Come on down north.
It's amazing in real life.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. You don't got to tell me.
What city did you originally do the tour classes in? Because I was assuming Miami, but I guess you're not from Miami.
So I live in Kendall, but my classes are in Hialeah.
Okay.
It's a studio called Next Level Dance Co. So
Okay.
You guys, anything I want to ask her?
How you get so fine?
Thank you. I mean, you see my mama, my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
So who Puerto Rican and who Dominican?
So my whole family's Dominican. My sister and I were just born in Puerto Rico. So my mom was raised over there.
Okay.
Yeah, she moved when she was like 12. So that's where we're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, we're going to have you stand up for the model cam today so we can see that.
They know like I went on. Yeah.
She's like, I'm ready for this.
Do a little twirl first.
It's your girl, Kimbo Spiceee. Oh, yes. Cute face, slim waist, and a bit behind.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, so
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Kimbo, listen, I'm already knowing that you come with the pressure. She was even in our music video that we filmed. So, she's very versatile.
Yeah.
We talking about, and she got a cleaning company, right? Like, what you be doing with that?
Oh, I don't
The
have
organization and all of that?
No, I don't have a cleaning company.
So, you don't do the organization stuff?
I get what you're saying. I'm like, girl, what you talking about?
She like, I organize, I
It's because it's natural OCD. You know how everything got
because she films it all the time where
Yeah,
she's like always
I do.
organizing stuff. Sorry, I forgot.
But you know what? That's a great idea.
You might as well
I
explore
might as
it.
well.
clean.
Yeah.
She just gave you a business
She just
idea.
gave me a business plan. Hey, we can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, like, come on. I'm sorry about that.
No.
But you need to
Somebody-
explore it.
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
I love it.
For sure.
I love it. So listen, we're going to go on into Model Talk News. Listen, it's been a lot going on in Miami. We know a lot has been going on. Let's start with Kodak Black Day coming up June 11th. Any of y'all going?
Black.
Yeah, I'll be out there with Hit Factory
You went
Radio
to the
doing
last
media.
No, I actually missed the last one, so this will be my first one.
Okay.
Is it going to be in Pompano again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's going to be in Pompano. Okay.
You going, CJ?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to be out there doing media with Hit Factory Radio like I always do.
Nice.
Okay. Well, you got any extra passes we can slide with
Right.
You know, Hit Factory Radio now got 3 different media people. So we all got passes. So trying to get some more, I don't know, girl.
Oh, girl, make it do what it do. Make some
I
calls.
will.
Make some
Look,
calls.
I got you,
I'm trying
player.
to perform.
Hello. Kodak, hit us up.
Excuse me.
All right. Also in more news, the baby's ex-girlfriend, Dani, was arrested in Florida this week for allegedly being behind the wheel during a DUI hit and run in Miami Beach, Florida. Now, we have had split comments on this situation. Some people feel like we all have had a drink or two and been out on the road. Others feel like there's Ubers, there's concierge, there's friends. Like, just stay at the function till you sober up. How do you guys feel about the DaniLeigh situation?
I feel.
Go ahead.
I didn't even know people got arrested for stuff like that. I thought you just got a ticket.
Right.
No. She hit someone.
She hit someone.
I'm about to, hold on.
She didn't finish saying what it is. She hit a moped.
So you thought she just
hit
got
a
arrested?
moped. Hold on. She hit a moped.
Right.
Pedestrians saw her hit the moped and kept going for blocks on Washington Avenue.
Yeah.
They had to get police to flag her down to get the attention for her to even stop.
Wow.
This wasn't like, I'm just speeding because I'm drunk. No, she hit the moped and kept going.
So she was lit.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
So
lit.
she was
She played
booked.
that wrong.
So she was booked on 3 charges that included leaving the scene of the crash involving serious bodily injury, driving while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and injuring a person while driving under the influence. She was taken into custody and she is currently at the Miami Correctional Facility.
That Turner Guilford. Nice.
Yeah, TGK. So
Yeah.
you said you didn't know if it was a crime. This is what
No,
she did.
she played that wrong. Okay, so I thought she was getting arrested for the DUI.
But people get arrested for DUI.
Yeah, DUI is a
You get arrested for DUI too?
You didn't know people get arrested for DUI?
If you don't pass the sobriety test, if you don't pass the sobriety test, they legally have to take your car and put you in the back of theirs because you're not allowed to drive.
yeah.
They said she failed the sobriety test, and when they took her to the station, she failed the breathalyzer.
Yes, and when you have a DUI, you have to get a certain type of insurance.
Yeah.
You have to go through certain classes, and sometimes they will put a machine in your car where you have to blow
every
into the
time.
car before you can even start
Use
the
it.
car.
And she
It's
was
very
charged.
serious.
She was charged with leaving the scene of an accident.
Yeah.
'cause After
That's
she
a
hit
different-
Buddy, she kept going. The cops had to.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And she
If
fractured his spine and punctured his liver or something.
If she
Somebody's
had
kidney.
stayed and just call them herself and be like, hey, I hit someone.
Still was
whatever.
going to
The
jail.
charges probably it probably
But
would have been
probably
less.
'cause it was
I feel
DUI.
like she probably would have had less problems.
She would
But
have
if
had less
played it
charges,
wrong by
but she still would have had
driving
charges.
So
She
what
still
you
would've
think
had
about
all.
it, Kimbo? Let us know what you think about that.
I mean, I didn't know any of this for real. I thought it was literally just a DUI. I didn't know if she did all that.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't drink. So,
Okay.
I'll do a little, my birthday or some stuff like that. So, when I do drink, I make the right choice and I choose not to drive. So, or I know I'm not the designated driver.
Big facts.
That's just how I feel.
And I think it's a message for people too, because a lot of people, it's like, I know how to hold my liquor. I know how to drink.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm straight.
No.
I know how to whatever. No, if you know that you have had a drink, you need to wait X amount of time. If you know you've had 2 drinks, you need to wait X amount of time, so on and so forth. And
Yeah.
if you are too much under the influence, you need to let somebody else drive or get an Uber. It's not worth it. Because that could have been her life, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Or that could have been that individual's life.
Usually never the person
Yeah,
that's
the driver
drinking.
always survives.
Always. I think it's because they body everybody be so relaxed.
I'm
So
crying.
they just be number and just bounce around.
It's less responsibility. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for people not to not to drive.
I just feel as though with it being DaniLeigh, like I said on my other show, she not CJ Jazz. You know, she not broke. She got money. She got the budget. So I'm trying to understand, where was the driver? She don't need an Uber. Where's the driver at?
True.
Why she driving that Mercedes Benz? And my other thing that breaks my heart, well, you know, she got all that drama with the baby. This gives him all the fuel and ammunition to take that baby away from her.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I've been so stressed about. And I don't even know her, but I'm like, oh my God, like what are her and her baby about to go through?
Yeah.
She had already went through so much with social media and him dragging her like through the mud. And now she didn't put this on her plate. Like, this don't help her at all.
It's just
and you can understand that as a mother. Like, that's crazy.
I have a question for you on that though. Do you think that the baby really would want the full responsibility of being a sole parent as a single father?
I feel as
like
though
he's very much for the street.
But isn't he involved in his other children's? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's in real life.
Right.
But he's involved. But being involved and being the sole proprietor is two different things.
I think with the baby, and you know, shout out to the baby or whatever, don't hate me forever. But I feel like with him, it's just the benefit of the fact of things like, I got custody of our kid now. It's not the fact that he wants to be that full-time dad. Look how he dragged her through the mud just being a side chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter to him. He's probably gonna pawn it off to his mom, his auntie, whoever gonna take care of the kids, whatever. But I think he's that type of dude to be like,
Y'all don't know that, man.
So here we go. Here we go. We don't know the baby. We don't know Danny. We don't know the baby. We don't.
I don't know none of them.
People. That's pure speculation. But on to our next topic of news today. I don't know if you guys heard the unfortunate and tragic news of Miss Jackie O, DC Fly long-term partner. She passed away at 32. She came down to Miami to get a mommy makeover, and she did not make it throughout the procedure. This has caused also an uproar on social media. Of course, a lot of people, their hearts are going out to her for being such a young, vibrant, beautiful, and they said that she was a very lighthearted and joyful young lady. But then other people are using this topic to say, okay, love yourself, love your body, stop getting surgery, so on and so forth. So where do you guys stand in regards to the unfortunate events that occurred with Miss Jackie?
Shout out to DC Young Fly, Wildin' Out, and the family and the 3 kids that she left behind, because this is just a heartbreaking story. And it touches my heart because honestly, I'm scheduled for surgery July 5th. I'm getting my titties done. And like, for me, I feel like Miami probably has way too many doctors, but for her, I feel like they would have had the budget or whatever to go to one of the best doctors. And so for her to go to someone who's so accredited and it still happens, it's very, very, very scary.
It's scary.
It is.
It's scary.
Very
Well,
scary.
I think before work, someone gets work done though, a lot of them don't go through all the steps, like going to your regular doctor and trying to see if there's any, like your
Internal
health-wise, if you have
issues,
anything that's going on. Because like before surgery, they say make sure you don't have this condition, high blood pressure, this, that. But some people just bypass that and just want to go straight for it and take the risk.
I don't think there's no way of fully knowing every underlying issue you have. Even though you can go to the doctor, you're not gonna know everything that's
But
wrong
you should
with
still at least go check.
I mean,
you
he's
go
a pretty
check.
credible doctor, and I think that she's already went to him for her breast before, and other celebrities has gone to him. So I'm pretty sure there are checks and balances, cultures, labs, and things that they have
All
to
of
do.
that.
I just think sometimes like things like that occurs,
It could've
and she
been-
just happened to be a celebrity.
Right. It could have been like too much anesthesia.
Yeah.
You know, when they put you under, you don't know how your body gonna react to that.
Right.
So it could have been
But
something
it's a
simple like that.
it's a sad situation. We do feel for the kids involved and and DC.
Yanni Milani, how do you feel about this? Because I know personally you've had experience with surgery.
I always feel like with surgery, if you want to do it, do it. But like he said, just make sure that your body's straight before you go into it. I still feel like a person, if they want to get surgery, they should. I don't think I should ever say that they should not because of, because everything's going to happen. Something's going to happen to somebody. It's inevitable. But yeah, definitely more research on the doctor. But she said that she already been to him before, so I don't think so. Yeah. So it's something that was just unfortunate, and I pray for the kids, DC, all that. But
Dang. So moving on to the topic of the day. So, with that being said, why are women putting their lives at risk for mommy makeovers? Is social media the cause? Do people want to look better, or are they doing it for men's attention? What advice do we have for young women seeking to change for their bodies? And I just want to go first. Me getting my titties done is because I want to get my titties done, because when I look in the mirror, I don't want to see African titties. Like, I don't want my titties touching my stomach. I just want them to be up and happy. Like, when she said, you pull up my shirt and you see the sunshine, I want the sun to shine. So it's not for men, it's not for social media, even though the OnlyFans is gonna go up when I get these titties done. But social media, it's for me first.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things, because the fact of the matter is we live in society. A lot of times we've seen it with who sings "You Call Me Big Purr," make that pussy purr. Coi Leray. You got Coi Leray. You got Glorilla. When those people come out, you have society. You have the men. You have the people saying she looks like a little boy. Put that up. Put your titties up. You don't have enough ass. You don't have enough this. You don't have enough that. And they compare one woman to the next. Right. If a woman is a little bit heavy, you too fat, you got too many rolls, look at Lizzo, look at this, look at that. And then if they're right in the middle, oh, you just overweight, or you got a pudge. It's like no woman can ever just be happy in their own skin. And we always say, just love the skin that you're in. Well, it's difficult when you have your peers constantly judging you, even before social media, because surgery been existed before .com came out, before Instagram came out, before Twitter. So I don't necessarily think it's social media. I think now women are actually just taking that step to say, listen, I'm looking in the mirror, I see something I don't like, and I want to change it.
Or I can make money off of it.
And I can make money.
But when is enough though? When are you gonna like yourself enough? Because sometimes you might get one surgery, the next thing you know, you're getting three surgeries. When is enough though?
But at some point, it's not like when is enough. You feel me? Because surgery and inflating your body or adding things becomes an addiction.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
like tattooing becomes an addiction.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that they feel like they still look presentable. It's just that it's like, damn,
they like the feeling.
I want a little, you feel me? I want a little
extra.
Addicting. It becomes addicting.
Yeah. So I don't think it's about the look then.
I think it's a mind thing too.
Yeah, you definitely got to get some help mentally, because
But I think it's women who they also put pressure. Women put pressure on women or other women. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, people always say, just be happy with how you look, but some people aren't happy with what they look. They look in the mirror, they come out the shower and they see rolls hanging over, and they don't want to see it. And they see people like Kimbo, who's blessed. She ain't got no fat,
but she's dancing all the time too.
No kids.
But that's another thing, like you said.
I'm 34 with
she's
kids.
burning calories.
Burning calories.
She's putting in the work.
She's a certain
but my other thing is, before you ask your question, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, I think honestly, when it comes to being around all those opinions, it honestly depends on your place of business or where you work at. Because like someone who has a regular 9 to 5 might not have to deal with those things, but those women and people like in entertainment, it's huge. Like I have artists and stuff, I'll go out with them. I'm an engineer, by the way. I record, mix, and master music. I could go out with them and I can go looking fine, and they'd be like, damn, Jazz, if only if you got your body done. Or they'll see me on whatever. Only if you got your titties done. Like it's just the entertainment. It's just the entertainment business as itself. Or like when I used to have a manager, he'd be like, make sure you always look presentable. If you're not going to do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like always making sure you look a certain way in order to bring the money, to get the contracts, to get the opportunities to do this and do that. Because if you don't look a certain way, them opportunities is not coming. And so I think it really depends on the job that the woman or whoever the man, because men is out here getting 360 lipo too. Don't just put it on the women.
They need to be getting it. They need to get checked out. Kind of funny.
They lazy asses need to be in the gym.
Yeah, belly be big.
I agree.
That's rare though. That's rare.
People need to get in the gym, man.
Lipos,
most men are in the gym.
Most men
no, they not. They get 360 lipo. I seen this dude on Instagram.
Not most men. It's some men.
That's not the
There's
norm,
men with big beer belly.
Yes.
But men have most men are comfortable.
Man titties.
Most men are comfortable. Like I'm agreeing with you. Most men do have big bellies or whatever. But guess what? They just rocking with it. They're not going to lay on somebody's table and get
it
sliced
don't matter.
up.
It doesn't make it acceptable. It doesn't make it acceptable. Go get surgery. Those men need surgery.
I don't agree with that. Go take your behind in the gym.
That part.
Or go to twerk class. What's the name of your class?
Kimbo Spice twerk.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Twerk
On
shop.
Tuesday, get you
go burn it off.
twerking class.
Twerk shop Tuesday.
Yeah, stop watching Housewives of Atlanta. Get up
And go get in the twerk
and go
class.
to the twerk class.
I think it's a combination of both, where the mental meets the physical.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of times you do see the women get the surgery and they still have low self-esteem.
right.
They still don't value themselves. They're still chasing behind like
Little
men.
boys.
And it's nothing wrong with chasing behind a man that
I'm
you know, as long as he that right man.
Right.
But I'm saying like they have the body and then they don't even have the mentality for it
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's like they gotta meet in the middle, because if not, you're gonna keep going back. You're gonna keep being unhappy, and you're gonna be in a room and still feel invisible. It got to.
I think it should be a requirement to like do a mental health evaluation
Yeah.
before you let somebody get surgery.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, but you know they want their money, so they
I
not
know,
even.
not
but
gonna
I'm
do
saying
that.
it should be. I know
That's
it's
like
not,
buying a
but
gun.
it should.
I
Yeah.
do think at the end of the day, though, social media does make it a little harder.
Yeah.
A lot.
When you open Instagram, all you seeing is like bad chicks, or like chicks whose body
What y'all
are
think
like
is bad.
really toned or in shape, or even working out. There's a lot of women who are working out hard
Yeah.
these days. You see them like swole almost, like, and they right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a mixture of sexiness and muscle.
Yeah.
And they just put it into work. So if someone's out of shape and they're looking at that and they see their men like maybe liking those pictures,
It
they're
should
like,
be motivation. It should be motivation, because
Yeah.
to be honest, it has motivated me. I
been in the
started
gym,
off
yeah.
my fitness journey at 100 pounds. Now I'm at 120. And it was not necessarily because of social media, but it was because of my own self. I would look in the mirror and be like, girl, the booty need to be more booty in. And the hips need to be more hippie in. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a certain level of discipline. It takes a certain level of consistency. And you have to be mentally there to say, this is what I want for myself. And people got to know the difference between, do I need to be in a gym or do I need surgery?
Right.
Some people need
Facts.
surgery.
Facts.
Some people need it because,
Facts.
bitch, you gonna be in the gym years.
I'm
Just
crying.
being honest.
Look,
But you
not that
You
bad.
got that extra skin.
But you also need to be in the gym to prepare yourself, because you
Yeah.
have to maintain
You
it.
have to maintain
You
it.
have to maintain it. You gotta eat better. You gotta think better. You gotta live better.
Yeah.
You gotta reduce your stress. You gotta
Yeah.
plan your life better. Like all of that just compounds
and I
into a
think
better lifestyle.
you gotta cut back on the alcohol too.
Yeah, the alcohol, the smoking, the
Alcohol will get
drinking.
you that
I gotta cut back on it.
Well,
I know
it depends
girls that
on
get
what kind of
surgery and they're still
alcohol you
big.
drinking, depending on the
That
calories.
still
and
plump
stuff.
as fuck. Like
I'm crying.
So what's your nutritional regimen? We see you
I
like.
mean, I ain't
that's
gonna
in her
lie.
genes. She can eat a cheeseburger.
How do we get the
I could, but my family's actually vegan, so
that's
you know it's
beautiful.
not really hard for me to not eat meat or like to not eat dairy, because it's not really around me,
Yeah.
except for like when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
But and I
wow.
don't drink soda. But this is all like disciplines that I want for myself. So
Yes.
it's like if you don't want it for yourself, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, facts.
That's anything in life. If you don't want to do something, you're not going to.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try.
And one question before I get, how often do you like practice? Do you dance every day?
Once a week.
Only once a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once a week. I'm supposed to be dancing every day. But you know, life is hard.
Life is hard. Life be lifing, huh?
Yeah,
Life
life
be
be
life.
lifing. But you know, you get booked for things. So it's like
Yeah.
it varies. But consistently once a week.
Do you model as well?
Yeah, I do model.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the modeling business, we were talking about how is being a model. Aren't you faced with what we're talking about, like the bodies?
Well, she already looks
she
so
already-
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
but I
have to
sometimes
face it.
get a little discouraged too, because you have your girls with, you know, a little more curves than you. You know, I have a natural body, but, you know, it's more like a fit, athletic body rather than a curvy body.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even there's natural women with like nice hips, big titties. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got little titties, little
Yeah.
booty. You know what I'm saying?
the same community.
matter.
Okay,
you know what
so
I'm saying?
so to say that, like, it's different shapes and sizes. So
Yeah.
why people feel like they gotta fit into the same box?
That's what I was
I don't know. I be wondering why everybody want to look the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It
I
depends
don't
on
want
the
to look like nobody
individual.
else. There's only one of me.
I don't
Yeah.
want the sun to shine.
I love my little titties.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's say if you are gaining weight or you are getting out of shape. I'm not saying even like hugely out of shape, but as your man, can he say, "Hey, baby, you done gained a couple pounds," without you getting upset?
No, let's go to the gym.
Yeah, like there's
Let's go
a
to the
way
gym.
to communicate
You're not
that.
saying, "Oh, I'm fat." You saying, "Hey, maybe we should go to the gym."
I feel
together.
like it should be a discussion.
Yeah,
Like, no, like, do you feel as though I need to improve or I need to lose weight or whatever because you think it would be beneficial to me?
Right.
Or do you feel as though I should do so because you are not appreciating my body in the now? You feel me? And if I were to tell you I'm comfortable and I'm happy being overweight, how would you handle
If I
that?
didn't meet you that way, you can't be comfortable that way now. Let me tell you something.
So I can't love myself the
No,
way
let me tell you
I
something.
look?
You can love yourself,
Wow.
but listen.
Superficial.
If I met you a certain way, and that's who I fell in love with, how your body was.
So then you only love
Hold
me
on
for
a
how I
second.
look.
I'm trying to say about 3 words.
For the
without being
looks,
interrupted.
yeah.
So if I fell in love with you, of course, how you look played a part into it. Now, a couple years later, you look totally different, and I'm trying to tell you, this is what I was attracted to. This is what I am.
That means you're not making her happy as a man.
and if you say,
Do better as a
and
man.
if you say, without being interrupted, if you say, I don't care, I'm just happy, then you can't get upset because first of all, he's expressing his feelings to you. He's telling you like, this is what I like, because beauty counts, believe it or not. Now, if you say, I don't care what you like, I'm just happy with my, so now you're getting upset because you see him liking other pictures, you can't get upset because he told you and he met you a certain way. I think being in a relationship, we do have a responsibility to keep ourselves up for the person that we with.
Yeah.
We can't just be selfish and be like, fuck it, I'm
Yeah,
gonna gain
but
weight.
it's about delivery too.
To a degree.
That's what I was
I
saying.
agree and I also disagree.
Yeah.
I agree one way because it's like if you my man, I love you. I want to see you. I want to see you at your best.
Yeah.
So if I see you go from 170, I don't even know how much men weigh. 200, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you go from weighing 200 to weighing 300, first of all, I should have been noticed that when you started weighing 215. Let's start there. You ain't wake up weighing no 300. Okay, so it's like. If it does get to the point where I feel like I wake up and you looking a little chunky around your belly, like I should be able to be like, come on now, babe, like you don't need to eat no more goddamn donuts because you're getting a little plush or whatever.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I feel like it's kind of like a reflection of the relationship too.
Yeah.
Like when I see somebody in a relationship and they let themselves go, something going on in that
I agree.
Maybe it's
relationship.
not the
Well,
relationship.
it's
Maybe
not
it's
the-
I
them.
don't give a damn.
It may be that
Something's
person.
going on where you're not being tended to by your partner, or your mental is somewhere where you are
But
not.
Key, haven't you been in a relationship where you happy and both y'all gain weight because that's that happy weight?
No,
Yeah.
no, because all my niggas
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
you
cooking for your man.
I don't do that. No,
You cooking for your man. Of course he gonna gain a little
no,
weight. But you cooking
I don't
for
do
him
that.
and
No,
you
I'm
treating
gonna
him
be fine in a
good.
whole relationship. Because if you're gonna make me happy, I'm gonna find it elsewhere. I'm not playing them games with you. I'm not gonna get all fat and funky for your ass.
I'm not saying get fat. I mean, there's just a
I ain't gaining weight
My
for your
thing
ass
is,
either.
when you're dating someone or you guys decide to be in a relationship, I feel as though you're not just committing to how they look, because their appearance
That's one
is
part, though.
going to change. And my thing is, when people get into these relationships, they need to figure out, why am I even in this relationship? Is looks the number one thing? You don't need to be in that relationship.
Thank you.
Because people change every while. They might
do.
get a little weight, they can lose the weight to get back. They might be going
your
through some
hair gonna go
depression. They might be going through depression,
But
anxiety. Life might be life
Get great now.
Life might be life in, because y'all just keep talking all
gonna
over me
change.
today, and I just want to get my point across. But life might be life in, and that's okay. And you can't love her because she gained 10 pounds. Like, bruh, you gonna gain weight
We
too.
talking about-
ain't talking about no
we
10
ain't
pounds.
talking about 10 pounds.
talking
We
about
talking
10
about
pounds.
50 pounds.
significant
I get that, but I'm saying in a relationship, the body change. 10 pounds can be a lot for someone. They either can get it all in their face, they can get it all anywhere.
True.
Like 10 pounds does make a difference. Y'all make it seem like it's small, but it does make a difference.
We're talking about
certain
significant
people.
differences, and we're talking about significant differences, and the body. When you say the body, like just changes, the body just don't change by itself.
It
Like,
changes every 7
you
years.
mean-
What do you mean? It does.
We have habits.
Your
that
body changes every 7 years.
We have habits
Scientific
that
fact.
make our body change. If you, like we said, eating donuts every night, not putting in no kind of work, you say, damn, Jim, I haven't been to the gym in
Not
five
drinking
years.
water.
Not drinking water.
Not there, no fruit.
You have to actually
No
put
vitamins.
in effort. Health is work.
Yeah.
You got to put in work to be healthy and to look good.
Facts.
You know, you can't.
And how could you be offended that I want better for you? I agree that
yourself
that the
again.
delivery matters. Like
Yeah.
you're just not supposed to tell your partner you
You
look
look
like
ugly.
shit. Yeah, no. But like, come on, babe. Like,
Why it
let's.
always got to be the partner got to tell you, though? The mirror should tell you.
And your cars tell you as well.
No, but
I agree.
sometimes people do go through things mentally that
Exactly,
they're not
that's what I'm
capable of
saying.
being like, okay,
Y'all
now
just
I
dismissed
need to
my
get
ass.
myself together for this.
Okay, so
And
we're-
sometimes
we're-
it's not better for you.
So it's the
And you
partners.
need your partner to go on that journey with you as well.
But if you go ahead,
Sometimes it's not better for you. You feel me? Like everybody wants a fit tone person. There are some people out here who just, their body is not meant to be a size 4.
Right.
It is not.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not better for you. You may have met me when I was a size 4, but I was in severe depression when I was that size.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
facts. That's
going
what
to
I've
the
been
gym,
saying.
yes, but I was only eating ramen
But y'all ain't
noodles when
trying to
I was
hear
at
me.
that size. You don't know what I was going through.
I
You
get
feel
it.
me?
Facts.
And you
Thank
are telling
you.
me that now that I'm happy, now that I'm able to do
problem,
better
yeah.
for myself because I
It's a
gained
problem.
weight, You can't love me the
But all
same
that means
anymore?
is that you don't need to be with that man. If that man don't understand that when I
But
was
that's
at
not
a
what
four, I
y'all
was
was
depressed,
saying.
and now I'm at an 8 and I'm happy.
Yeah.
And if he can't respect that, then you're not the one.
Okay,
for
let's
that.
take happiness out for a second. If the doctor,
Happiness don't count,
let's
right?
take no. If
never
happiness
count.
is about life or death, happiness you got to look
You
at
can
it
be
different
happy,
ways.
fat as-
Now listen,
True.
You can weigh 600 pounds and be
be
happy.
happy.
And say, I'm happy, barely
Yeah.
can move. You huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
The bed breaking.
You happy,
Now,
right?
if you go to that doctor and the doctor says you're morbidly obese,
Yeah.
you got to do something. Your pressure is through the roof. You can't. Well, I'm happy.
Yeah.
To me, that's a selfish. You just don't care about your life. You don't care about your partner because when you die, guess what? You're affecting them as well. So there's happiness and there's also health. And I think
Gotta find a balance.
You got to find
Yeah.
a balance, and you also have to go to a doctor and say, hey, am I healthy? I know I gained 50 pounds, but and the doctor said, okay, you still good. Your levels are good. Your cholesterol is good.
Yeah.
Your weight, then
Yeah.
I'm good.
Then you good,
But if
yeah.
he's like, damn, your cholesterol is through the roof.
Yeah.
You
But
obese.
you just
this.
said that it's about
what?
appearance. You
When
just said if
size
she's
4
healthy
night
and thick, then she's healthy, it's good. But you still not gonna like her appearance, and so
I'm
you
talking
still
about
gonna
when
leave
I
her.
was talking
Somebody
about
will,
happy. But
Sometimes you're not healthy
I
as
think
a size
as-
4 neither.
yes, but like I
concur.
said, that's why I believe relationships take work.
Yeah.
They do.
And I believe
Facts.
if I meet you, like if I meet Kimbo and she looks this way, and I'm like, baby, you beautiful. And 2 years down the line, you gain 30 pounds, and I'm trying to tell you about it, and you're like, I don't care, I'm happy, then
It's gonna be a problem.
it's going to be an issue.
It ain't gonna be no issue because Kimbo gonna find a man to love her with them 30. Hello, that's the thing.
I go to the doctor regularly.
Yeah, and sometimes people grow apart.
No, yeah.
Sometimes if we can't grow together, then we can happily grow our asses apart.
Yeah.
If
That's
you
true.
can't
That's
love
true.
me at my
That's true.
30 after I done had a baby, and
Right.
maybe you met me at 20, I'm 34 now.
But what if you ain't had no
that was
baby?
15 years ago. I'm not gonna wait.
I don't have
I'm
the
not
same
gonna
body.
weigh the same 100.
Yeah.
I'm not the same body. I'm
Yeah,
not the
age
same
definitely a
person.
factor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you
that
can't
matters.
love me with these extra 30, then you're not the
Remember,
damn
that's
for
why I
me.
said,
Thank
like,
you
if
for
it's
your
only been, like,
time.
a
Have
year
a
or
good
two.
day.
Peace.
Yeah, you gotta make adjustments for like each level of life, like each term of life you in.
Because the thing is, y'all don't be the same way.
I know I'm not.
Y'all don't be looking the same either.
But listen,
Facts.
Let's
But
start
look,
there.
but look, guys.
Y'all muscles
we
don't
gotta
be
wrap it up.
muscling.
But look, guys.
But
But look, Neil. Look, guys. The top has got extra juicy, and we can go on and on and on about
could.
this. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with this episode of Model Talk. And I
Yeah.
just want to appreciate each and every one of y'all that came
And
here.
thank you, Kimbo, for coming through. We appreciate
Yay.
you. We definitely have you again on the show.
Come to my class.
And look, we gotta
be
have
there.
a now. Shucks.
Yes, and tell the men out there, get their veins up.